Every year, homeowners spend thousands on insurance premiums, believing their policy will protect them when a hurricane hits. But here's the shocking truth. Most people find out the hard way that their coverage isn't what they thought it was. In fact, the claims process is designed with loopholes that can work against you unless you know the insider tactics to flip the system back in your favor. Welcome to Insurance Secrets, the podcast that pulls back the curtain on your home insurance policy by giving you simple tactics you can employ when you have to file a claim. We'll expose the myths, reveal the truths, and arm you with insider strategies that the insurance companies don't want you to know. Hi, I'm Keith Kravitz, author of Hurricane Proof and an insurance adjuster. And here on Insurance Secrets, I will give you the insider strategies to protect your home and maximize your insurance payout. I am so glad that you're watching my video today, and I wanted to give you two free gifts just for you. The first one is an insurance policy reviewer, and it's called the K.I.S.S app. Keep insurance super simple. And what you do is you upload your insurance policy, and now I can explain to you in plain English exactly what's in your policy. You upload it, my AI will go ahead and tell you what is good, what is bad, and we color code it to make it super simple for you to understand. It takes a 70-page insurance policy and breaks it down to 4 or 5 pages of color-coded good, bad, and what you need to improve on your insurance coverages so that you're covered correctly. The second app I'm giving you is My Property Vault. This is a must-have so that you document your home exactly the way you need it for an insurance claim. I've been through a lot of hurricanes. There's tornadoes that happen. There's fires and there's burglary, even floods where you lose everything and you don't document that. And when you go to get paid without the documentation, you're going to get pennies on the dollar. And I don't want that to happen to you. So what I want you to do today is to download these free apps and use them for yourself, because I'm giving them to you for free for watching this video. So you can go to USA Damage Claims to get the K.I.S.S app to review your policy, and then mypropertyvault.com to get your home inventory app that will help you document your home the way you need it. Absolutely free for watching today. So continue watching this video, and I appreciate you doing so. Thank you. Now let's get to today's episode. Hurricane Claims Exposed, what your insurance company won't tell you. The first question every homeowner asks me is, should I file a claim? And my answer is always yes. That is exactly why you have home insurance. You would never think twice about doing it for your car insurance if your car was in an accident, and you would never think about not doing it for your health insurance if you're sick. So why do you not want to do it for your home insurance? But the most common thing that people fear is cancellation or higher rates. And that should not stop you. For example, in Florida, the law protects you. If you file the claim, the insurance company cannot cancel you until after all your repairs are complete, plus an additional 90 days. So you really don't have to worry. The second myth is, will my rates go up if I file? No. Rates go up regardless of whether you file or not. In fact, since 2022, rates have gone up 34%, regardless if you filed or not. And in fact, if you had filed and you made repairs to your roof or to your windows and you upgraded them to hurricane-proof quality, you'll get discounts and even lower rates if you use those discounts. Third myth, I'll have to pay my deductible out of my pocket. This is false. The deductible is subtracted from your payout. So if you have $100,000 in damages and a $50,000 deductible, you're getting a check for $50,000. You're not writing a $50,000 check out. A lot of people get scared because they say, I have a $50,000 deductible. I'm going to have to come out of pocket. I don't have $50,000. That's just not the truth. The bottom line is, use your insurance. That's what you've been paying for. If you don't use it when a disaster strikes, then you're just throwing money away. In our second segment, I'm going to talk about assessing and documenting damage. Now let's talk about what happens right after the storm. The first thing is you have to follow some specific rules. Rule 1, you have to call your insurance company as soon as possible to file a claim. Within that, you want to stick to the facts. In other words, when you call in the claim, don't play expert. Report only what you see, For example, a tree hit my house, or shingles are missing from my roof. I see them on the ground. Don't use words like flood or mold, because this may trigger to the insurance company that you don't have a claim with them. For example, windstorm does not cover flood at all, and mold has a $10,000 limit. So you say those two words, you're either limiting right away the damages that could be done to your house, and they may say you're not qualified, or they say they don't cover it at all. And that's why you shouldn't use those kinds of words. Rule number 2, insist on having a field adjuster come out. A lot of times the insurance company will offer you a nominal fee to settle the claim over the phone. It is almost impossible for you to understand all the damage that could be done to your house until an expert comes out and looks at it. So you should always insist on having a field adjuster come out, and you're entitled to have that adjuster inspect your home in person. That's where the real money gets decided. Number 3, document everything. And when I mean document everything, take lots and lots of pictures. If you could take video, that helps as well, and collect all receipts for any items that were damaged, and receipts for any items that you have for cleanup or repair. Before you touch anything, take pictures of it where it fell. If a tree fell on your house, take a picture before you have it removed, because once it's gone, you can't prove that it was there. Rule 4, keep every receipt. Cleanup supplies, even temporary housing, are all reimbursable. For example, if you can't live in your home because the power was out and you were out of power for 2 weeks, you have to keep all your hotel receipts, because that comes under additional living expenses, and those are covered by your insurance policy for as long as you cannot live in that house. Rule number 5, photograph repairs as they're in progress. Often tear-outs reveal hidden damage within your walls, so you need to make sure either your contractor who's doing the work or you take photos of damages, whether it's in the middle of it or after it. You need to have proof, because if you don't have proof of what was damaged, you will not get paid. Segment 3, bringing in experts and negotiating. Finally, let's talk about bringing in experts and negotiating a fair settlement for your claim. The truth is, the first offer that the insurance company gives you is almost never their best offer. Insurance companies may downplay the scope of the damages that were done, which means they may say only the floors were damaged in a certain room, but it may affect more than one room. Or they may say the materials that you had in your kitchen cabinets were low grade, even though they're high grade. That's thousands of dollars that is missing because they underestimated what it would take to repair it. So what's your defense? Your defense is you need experts. If you have a roof damage, you want a licensed roofer. If you have an AC damage, you need an AC tech to come out and determine that the hurricane damaged the AC. If you have flooring that needs to be replaced, get an estimate for the floor and understand that they will not pay for upgrades. So in other words, if you have laminate flooring, they're not going to pay for brand new hardwood flooring. They're only going to pay for laminate. So get an estimate for repairing the laminate in the same style that it is currently. You may not decide to go that way when you fix your home, but you absolutely need that estimate. And those estimates carry weight when you're trying to get the money you deserve for your claim. And finally, I need to warn you, right after a hurricane, there is a lot of contractors out there that are a little unscrupulous. They will come to you and say, don't worry, we'll take care of it. We'll tear out all of the damage and we'll get the insurance company to pay. You don't even have to deal with them. All you have to do is assign your benefits over to them. This is a very dangerous thing to do, because they may only do a portion of the repairs, and now the insurance claim is under them, and they may overcharge the insurance company, and the insurance company will deny them. And then within their contract, they'll say, you have to pay for whatever the insurance company doesn't cover. That hidden language is on so many contracts that I've seen, and it's a very difficult contract to get out of because you've assigned your benefits for your insurance company. Last thing I want to leave you with today is negotiating tips. Never sign a release until you're absolutely confident you have everything you need to financially repair your home. And I also recommend that you never do this early on in the process. You have up to 3 years to file anything what they call a supplemental claim, meaning a claim that's over and above what they originally estimated. There could be hidden water damage in walls that doesn't show up for weeks or even months until the claim is completed. So therefore, once you sign that release, you're locked out. You get no more money. So never sign that release until you're absolutely sure that the repairs are going to be taken care of and that you have enough money to make those repairs. By bringing in experts, challenging the lowball offers, and protecting your rights to get every dollar you deserve. That wraps up today's insurance secrets. Don't be afraid to file. Document like your payout depends on it, because it does. Bring in experts and never settle too soon. But here's the thing. Hurricanes don't just bring wind. They bring floods. And flood coverage has its own traps that leave most homeowners shocked when they find out what's not covered. I'm Keith Kravitz, author of Hurricane Proof. Click on the next episode, Flood Coverage Exposed, What's Covered and What's Not. You need to see this before the next storm hits. Hi, I'm Keith Kravitz, your hurricane fighting champ. As an insurance adjuster, I've seen storms knock out homes, and the next thing you know, homeowners get floored by their insurance claims. Hurricanes hit hard, but stepping into the insurance ring without knowledge is like fighting blindfolded with one hand tied behind your back. It never ends well. That's why I wrote Hurricane Proof, Insider Secrets from an Insurance Adjuster. Out now on Amazon. This book is your training manual to go toe-to-toe with your insurance company and win the cash you need to rebuild. Hurricane Proof gives you my battle-tested moves. Prep your home, dodge claim denials, and land every penny you deserve. It's your knockout punch against the storm. From decoding policies to outsmarting adjusters, Hurricane Proof transforms you into a hurricane-ready champion. Whether you're a homeowner, business owner, or anyone facing the storm. Hurricane season is no joke, so don't get caught unprepared. Grab Hurricane Proof on Amazon now, and let's make you the champion of your next insurance claim.